Testing, testing. Hello? Hello? Yeah. All right. Sit up. Yeah. I was already starting to shrimp. Hello, everybody. Welcome in. It's time for more Pokemon. We didn't get as far as I would have liked in the first session of Pokemon Yellow. But now that I've went ahead and traded me that Scyther that knows cut already, we can use that as soon as we beat Misty to do a little bit of sequence breaking here and there. And we can totally pick up a couple new members today for the permanent party. So, I'm going to go ahead and shift over. Hello! Where am I? There I am. Hey, Daddy. Hello, it's Atelier. Welcome back. Okay. Game. Unpause. I hope everyone's had a fantastic day. You know, tonight, I believe, was the premiere of the final episode of, Amazing Digital Circus. I'll have to watch that a little bit later. I'm replaying Fire Emblem Three Houses. I imagine a lot of people are with the announcement of Fortune's Weave. I considered doing Three Houses again for Pride Month this year, and doing a different route than the one I did. I need to finish all the routes on maddening mode. I'm very excited. I'm very excited for Fortune's Weave. Okay, yes. Hold on. Let me demonstrate real quick. I did a little bit of playing off screen to do a little bit of leveling for, you know, just to kind of help me get through the Cerulean Cave. Well, I guess technically this is Mount Moon. Cerulean Cave is the one with Mewtwo. And then help me beat Misty, because really the only permanent member of the team I have is Grape King. And I caught a couple extra Pokemon that I didn't know I could catch here, like this Sandshrew. I only have 2 routes left, Verdant Wind and Crimson Flower. Yeah, when Fortune's Weaves comes out, I'm 100% playing as Dietrich as my main guy first. Like, I've seen the box art, and there's clearly some kind of avatar character, because they're all, like, dressed in white. But you apparently have to pick a route in that one, too. Because you're picking between, like, 4 different champions, or whatever it is. Hold on, that is... Ah, of course. Ads all. Well, let me finish doing this. I didn't do a lot. I did a trade, and then I leveled up a tiny bit, and caught a few extra Pokemon. So, let me deposit here for a hot second, and look, there we go. There's the Scyther. Caught in red, transferred to blue, and now here in yellow. Has cut, and we can use that as soon as we beat Misty. I tried using it for a bit in like a battle to see how well it did. Didn't want to listen to me in the fucking slightest. I also picked up the Magikarp. Alright, so we're gonna withdraw you, because why not? I think my Pikachu likes me a lot more. See, it's all like happy now. I'm out. Welcome back. I don't know how much of what I said you missed, but I was just saying that when Fortune Weaves come out, I'm definitely playing as Dietrich first. He's gonna be like my main lord that I pick because he's got those attractive Alucard vibes. Yeah. And then we'll see how it goes from there, which routes I play. Obviously, because it's got so many different routes, I'll have to play it multiple times. I still really want to get Pokopia, and that might still be the first Switch 2 game I get. But if, for whatever reason, I don't end up getting Pokopia, I will be getting Fire Emblem Fortune's Weave. So Pokopia is not my first Switch 2 game, exclusive Switch 2 game, then Fire Emblem will be. My first Switch 2 game was Mario Kart World. Yeah, I imagine for a lot of people it was probably that, or maybe that Donkey Kong Bonanza game. You know, I picked my Switch 2 up on sale, but it didn't come with any, like, exclusive games, so I don't have any exclusives for it yet. I did technically do a stream of it, playing a game on there. It was a game that was for the Switch, but I did it. So we have played the Switch 2 for stream. It's just a little different, you know? I mean, basically right now it just feels like playing the Switch, but with better graphics. And I still have my Switch. Part of me wonders if I should, like, give it to my nieces and let them play it, now that I have the Switch 2 and it's got all the exact same games on it. Of course, I'd have to take the little micro SD card I have in my Switch and probably put it in the Switch 2, which means that there would not be nearly as much storage in the Switch for games as there currently is, because a lot of those games I have downloaded on the Switch are stored on that micro SD card. Look, we finally have Quick Attack. Alright, have I fought this person yet? We're gonna make it through Mount Moon. Okay, we have not fought you yet. We're gonna make it through Mount Moon. And we're gonna fight Misty. Then we're gonna do some sequence breaking. We definitely want to get our Voltorb today, so we can ponder the orb. Bug and Poison both resist fighting, so a Weedle will massively resist fighting. My favorite character still and will always be Petra in Fire Emblem Three Houses. Petra's a good character. She's got really insane builds. I always made her a Dragon Rider. Of course, there's a lot of people that always make everyone Dragon Riders. But, I made Petra one of my Dragon Riders. You know, we've recently started up Fire Emblem Awakening for Pride Month, and I'm only at Chapter 5 on that. Always make her an assassin. There! She's got a good critical. She's part of the reason that I can beat that one map that I was talking about, which you probably weren't here for me to talk about. Like the second to last map on the Blue Lions route, like right before you fight the final boss. I can do that map in a single turn, despite how kind of big it is, and Petra is part of the reason why, because she's got very good critical hit, so she has a very easy chance to beat the boss on that map in one attack. Alright, come on! Kill the Kakuna! So, did anyone watch the finale of Amazing Digital Circus tonight? If you did, don't spoil it, because I will be watching that later, but if you did, you can give me a general vibe of how you felt about it. I've also been playing Fire Emblem 7 and Fire Emblem 8 too. You'll have to remind me which ones those are via the subtitle, because it's hard to keep track of the numbers. Super Nerd! Magnemite! Blazing Blade and Sacred Stones. Oh, of course. I've played through a little of Blazing Blades, but I haven't beat it yet. But I have beaten Sacred Stones. That was like the first Fire Emblem game I ever played, so it has a special place in my heart. Awakening's probably still my favorite, but I have a soft spot for Sacred Stones. My favorite character in Sacred Stones was Franz. I believe his name was Franz. He was the Cavalier guy that you got at the very beginning. He joined on, like, I don't know, map 3, along with the priest guy and the knight guy. His older brother was also a Cavalier. My first was Shadows of Valencia / Gaiden. They remade that one, right? Echoes of something or other. My brother had that one, but I didn't. I never really got to play that one. Oof. Alright, I'm gonna switch out Grain here because he's already been softened up considerably, and despite the fact that Voltorb does not have a particularly high attack stat, with his defense lowered, Shadows of Valencia is the remake of Gaiden. Oh, okay. I thought it was like Echoes of something, but I guess I was mistaken. I might be thinking of something else. Yeah, I don't know that one quite as well. My older brother had that one. On my phone plus TV combo with limited chat access. Hi everyone, hi Dork! Welcome in! We're playing Pokemon! How are you? It's super late for you right now, so I hope you're not staying up too far past your bedtime. Also, I'm drawing, so I'll be lurking! And please enjoy your lurk, Dork. Its full title is Fire Emblem Echoes, Shadows of Valencia. Okay, that's where I was getting Echoes from. I was like, why do I remember it being called Echoes? There was Echoes in it. Thank you. Blazing Blade is the one that Roy debuted in, which was... Roy and Marth were the first 2 Fire Emblem characters I ever knew, because like many people in the West, I first found out about Fire Emblem through Smash Brothers, and, you know, Marth was the very first Fire Emblem character, and Roy was the new hotness at the time, so that's why Marth and Roy got in. And the first one I ever played... Oh, Blazing Blade is Eli Wood. Fuck! Damn it, I thought that one was Roy for some reason. See, a lot of these ones are still never been in English. We need a fucking English compilation of some of these ones that never officially came to America. Blazing Blade did, obviously. Blazing Blade wasn't English. But, like, I don't think Roy's game ever came to America. And that was the one I played a little bit of. I played a little bit of a fan translation, but I never beat it. I never played Blazing Blade. Eli Wood, I think Lynn was in that one too, right? The green-haired girl with the ponytail, and she usually has like the katana blade in the pictures of her. And I think maybe Hector too. I think those are the characters from Blazing Blade. I've never played it though, so don't fucking quote me on that. Sorry, by the way, the Twitch TV app is always like 15 seconds behind. Well, in 15 seconds, you need to know that you're amazing. And I will hear no backtalk about it. Lynn is in Blazing Blade, yeah. Thank you! Okay, good. So I'm not completely clueless, I just mixed up the title. Eli Wood is basically, like... I'm pretty sure he's Roy's father. So... I think Roy's game was like a sequel to his. So I'm not sure why they never brought Roy's to America if they brought Binding Blade as Roy. If they brought Blazing Blade, but they didn't bring Binding Blade. It's so confusing, first of all, but... I don't know why they didn't do that. Maybe the GBA was too close to death. Yep, Eli Wood is Roy's dad. Excellent! I'm smart about that, too. Why do so many games never release outside of Japan? I know! I hate that! It sucks! I wish they would release them! It's supposed to be canon for Ninian to be Roy's mother. I don't know who that character is. Like, straight up, I don't know who that is. Like, I probably know the 3 characters, Eli Wood, Hector, and Lynn. If Hector is in fact in that game. And that's it. And that's only because of relation to other games where they've, like, had characters from other games show up. Like in Fire Emblem Awakening, you could do the Spot Pass characters, and Fire Emblem Engage, you could have the fucking things, and... Hey, get the fuck out of here, you dumb bot! Alright, hold on. I gotta deal with this bot. Goodbye! Ninian is, in short terms, the Tiki of Fire Emblem Blazing Blade. Oh, okay, so a dragon lady. I do know Tiki. She was in Fire Emblem Awakening. I did buy the original Fire Emblem when it was on sale for the Switch, so I have that one. What is it called? Like, Shadow Dragon something or other. Hold on. I got it on the... I'm pretty sure Shadow is in the name. Not on the Switch 2. Must have not downloaded. Hold on, 1 second. I gotta look this up now, because it's gonna drive me crazy if I don't. Shadow Dragon and the Blade of Light. That's what it's called. At least that's the one on what the Switch is called. I don't know if it's like 1 game, 2 games. But they released it on the Switch, and it's like, it's only gonna be available for a limited time, so I fucking bought it. And I haven't played it yet. But we always have that option for Pride Month 1 year. Yes, Shadow Dragon. I miss when that was on sale because I was broke. Shadow Dragon and the Blinding Light. I don't know if that's 1 game or 2 games, and it's just got a very long subtitle. Like maybe it's the first 2 Marth games. Because I think Marth got like a trilogy of games before they switched over to a new character, right? I'm sorry you were broke. It sucks being broke. I've been there. Oh, wait, hold on. I don't think I went... down here yet. I've probably got like 2 Pokeballs left, so if I see a Paris, I'm not gonna catch it. Better switch you out. If I see a Clefairy, though, maybe I'll catch it. Yeah, it's Fire Emblem, Mystery of the Emblem, then Fire Emblem Shadow Dragon, and the Blade of Light. Okay, so Shadow Dragon isn't the first one. Interesting. Unless Mystery of the Emblem was a prequel that they released later, and Shadow Dragon was still the first one. What up, punk? We, Team Rocket, are Pokemon gangsters! You're gonna get wrecked by a child. What kind of gangsters are you? Have you tried Persona collab with Fire Emblem? You know, I was gonna do that way back in the day, because when I first got Fire Emblem Awakening, there was like, hey, if you also pre-order Shin Megami Tensei 4, there's gonna be this collab that comes out that you'll be, like, registered for, or blah, 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 blah. Like, okay, cool. Looks like a fun game anyway, so I pre-ordered Shin Megami Tensei 4 to go with it, which was my first Shin Megami Tensei game, which I played the shit out of that. But then, like, it took forever for Tokyo Mirage Sessions FE Mirage, or whatever it was called, to come out. I love that game, but it's a little difficult. It takes a little bit after the Shin Megami Tensei side on that particular regard, doesn't it? I'm not good at puzzles. Yeah, it took a lot longer to come out than I expected it to. The art is good. The game is not up to the standard of really either. Stop kicking sand in my face! Ads, of course. Right, you'll probably quick attack me, and even if you don't, you'll likely outspeed me. Yeah, quick attack. Called it! Okay, good. I was banking on it not killing me. Let's go, mascot! I like that Pikachu got its own, like, unique sprite in the menu. I don't think I've brought attention to that last stream for Pokemon Yellow, but... Yeah, we're gonna be doing Fire Emblem Awakening on Mondays and Tuesdays. On Mondays, we're gonna be doing it at 12 p.m., and on Tuesdays, we're gonna be doing it 7 p.m. EST. So, we're having 2 Fire Emblem Awakening streams a week going forward. I hope everyone enjoys those. I know sometimes an earlier stream fits some of the people a little better, so we had a discussion, and I'm out. Welcome back! Yeah, so we'll be doing at least 1 early stream every week, at least until we beat Fire Emblem Awakening. That way, anyone whose schedule works better with an earlier stream can stop by. I have to actually add that to my schedule so people can check that out on the page itself. Tomorrow, we've still got Atelier Sophie. I think we're close to beating it, but I'm not 100% sure. And once we beat that, we start Persona 3 Reload, because I gotta get that played if I want to do the Persona 4 Revival eventually. And if I start it, like, this month, I might be able to finish it before Persona 4 Revival comes out. Probably not, but maybe. I'm waiting to get Nintendo Online Plus so I can start Fire Emblem Radiant Dawn. I think they did some of the Marth games, like, got remakes for the Nintendo DS, but I never got to play those ones. This is why we need a collection game. I'm saying it right now. We need a fucking collection game for Fire Emblem that lets us play the older games. Okay, this is back to the beginning, but it's fine. Let's go rest up. Get everyone back to fighting health. Honestly, my least favorite Fire Emblem game is Engage. I get that it's a lot of people's least favorite. I enjoyed it. It felt kind of like a return to form for Fire Emblem after the very Games of Thronesian feel of Three Houses. Not that I didn't love Three Houses, but love the playstyle and the ring bracelet gimmick. But it doesn't feel the same as the other games. I'd argue it doesn't feel the same as Three Houses, because that game was, like, a lot more complex. I admit that it felt a little lighter if you think of some of, like, the story stuff, but, I don't know. In general, Fire Emblem didn't tend to dwell too much on, like, the political aspects of the stuff they were getting into, whereas Three Houses really did. It had a very fleshed-out world. I enjoyed it, though. I really did. I mean, there were some characters that I didn't like. That fucking Gold Mary, she was like... Ugh. I wish I could have strangled her. But there were some fun characters too, like Pandreo, who ended up being the character I romanced at the end. Excuse me. Goodness. I'm still very excited for Fortune's Weave, though. I need to get a better look at the characters, because, like, I've mentioned this last stream, but Dietrich, the character I'm definitely playing as first, one of the 4, like, Lord characters, he greatly resembles Yuritsa from Three Houses, so he might be part of that, like, same family line. And there was another character whose name I'm forgetting, but she looked like Mary Ann from, you know, Three Houses, because she had, like, the blue hair. Like, I haven't played Fire Emblem Fate yet, but just by watching it, I already have it in my top 3 games. I played Fates, and I thought it was good, but it wasn't as good as the game that came before it. I've watched so many playthroughs. I liked Fates. I really did. It just wasn't as good as Awakening, in my personal opinion. Girl, it's almost completely confirmed it could be the same bloodline. But, it could be the same bloodline. But also, what if it's actually just Yuritsa and somehow he's gained immortality? I would not put that fucking past it. Like, imagine, think of how many characters in Three Houses were, like, immortal somehow. And in the, like, post-credits, like, little section where your characters are paired together, if you marry, Yuri, it's like, oh, by the way, Yuri was somehow also became immortal by, doing that, so... Like, clearly there are ways that Yuritsa could have gained immortality. And I'm calling that he's a fucking vampire, because I want the Alucard... I want the Alucard, like, accusations. There it is, that's what I was looking for. To be even stronger. My top 3 are Three Houses / Hopes, Fire Emblem Fates, specifically Revelation, and 3 is Shadows of Valencia. Or Valencia. I'm gonna say it as Valencia. Like a soft ch sound. Because sometimes a T is a soft ch. / Gaiden. For me, number 1 is definitely Awakening. Sacred Stones is probably somewhere in my top 3 because it's the first one I ever played. Shadows of Valencia is a bit biased because it was the first game I played. Exactly, see? And that's why Sacred Stones is probably going to be in my top 3. Three Houses might also be in my top 3 because I did play the shit out of that one. I definitely played through Three Houses a lot more than I played through Engage. But in fairness, Engage had 1 storyline, whereas Three Houses had 4, so there was inherently more to play through. After that, I got Fire Emblem Heroes, and then I got Fire Emblem Three Houses, and then Tokyo Mirage Sessions, then Engage. I assume FEH was Fire Emblem Heroes, you know, the mobile game. Fire Emblem, long may your soul shine. Yep, okay, good. Alright, I did sneak past them so I could go get that moonstone early. I still play Fire Emblem Heroes today. I stopped around the time my house caught on fire because my phone was destroyed. And when I tried to get my stuff back by getting a new phone and re-downloading, it's like, oh, sorry, but your data wasn't backed up, so if you're gonna play, you're gonna have to start all the way over. And I was like, fuck that. I pulled Summer Alphonse, and I'm hoping for extra copies. I hope you get it. I liked Alphonse. Let's see. I did a Fire Emblem Smasher Pass. I believe I've done 2 different Smasher Passes where I covered Awakening and Fates and Engage and 3 houses. So if I were to do another one, I'd probably add Sacred Stones to the list because I've, you know, really enjoyed that one. But I'd probably need another one to go with it. I'd smash 90% of the Fire Emblem guys. Or they'd smash me. Probably fair. Depends on which one it is. Oh no, not an Onyx! Whatever will I do against a Pokemon with such terrible stats? Look at that! Look at that! Pathetic! Look at how big you are! You didn't do shit worth of damage! I hate that Onyx sucks. I hate it. I honestly do. I'm glad it got Steelix as an evolution, because it definitely needed it. Because Onyx is just bad. It hurts to say, but it's true. The only good stat it has is defense. I thought about buying Fire Red. But I don't got $20. Yep. I wish I had enough, like, disposable income to get all the games I want. I'd have, like, a substantial fucking backlog. But man, I'd be a lot happier. Hi, Raven! There we go. Yeesh, Pikachu, you had a hard time with that Parasect. Still in Gen 1? Shut the fuck up. You're the last person I want to hear that. Mav, you forgot to scream? No, I didn't. I did scream. I went, ah! I mean, maybe it peaked and you didn't hear it, but I did scream. The louder the better. I think he's close to the end of the game. I'm still at the beginning. I haven't even made it to the second gym yet. Oh, this is the last Gen 1 game, and after this we can start Gen 2. Look, man, I've been playing this once a week. I have 3 badges in Ruby. Go fuck yourself! I believe in you. Oh, thank you, Dork. This is why I traded the Scyther in, though. That way, as soon as we beat Misty, we can immediately use Cut to sequence break. You don't have to wait to get Cut from the SS Vermilion, or the SS Ann, that's the one, in Vermilion City. We just have a Pokemon with Cut already. Thank you for your belief in me, Dork. It is helping me power through all of Raven's taunting. Taunting! What command do I make next? I mean, I still gotta add the Morse code command, but I'm still trying to figure out how to, like, give that options to pick from. I suppose I should just add a simple version of it so it's been added, and then I can look it up later. Like, I still gotta add that one that Bear redeemed. And your quest, Dork? I don't even know if Dork knows that I've got a new, make a command redeem, to be perfectly honest. I mean, if Dork has a request, by all means go for it, but... Your points. I do know, but I don't know what to do. Okay, cool. My only Pokemon games are Let's Go, both Eevee and Pikachu, Violet, Pokemon Snap, ZA, Legends, Arceus, Sword and Shield, Mystery Dungeons DX, Pokken, and Cafe Remix. I need to think of something nefarious. Just keep in mind, as I've said multiple times, just because you're adding a command doesn't mean you're commanding me to do jack. Right? You can make a command that says exclamation mark push-ups, but I ain't gonna do the push-ups just because somebody redeems it. Just because somebody makes the command say do push-ups. That's all it's gonna do is say do push-ups. And then I'm gonna promptly ignore it. So far, we've added a scare count, a bite. I need to add Morse code, head pats, lazy, ads. Of course. There's another Moonstone. Grape King so far is the only permanent addition to the party that we've picked up, but we should have more today. My team for Ruby is Grovyle, Swellow, Aeron, and Electrike. I'm going to have a Sharpedo on my team, but not sure what to use on my team. I'm thinking Zangoose since it's only available in Ruby. I really like Zangoose. I do. I say go for it. I found these fossils. They're both mine. It's Grimmer! I mean, with the sole exception of Swellow, who's one of the weaker starting bird types, that's a pretty good team, I'm gonna say. I might use all those ones at some point or another, perhaps not all on the same team, but I might use all those eventually. The only game you can get Zangoose in is Ruby and Colosseum 2. I know, I remember in Colosseum 2. Because, like, he's the shadow Pokemon of, like, your rival for, like, the first half of the game. Look, see, I fixed it. I fixed the spelling. Swallow has guts. It does, but it's also got, like, not great stats. Especially since right after Swallow, the next generation, you get access to fucking Staraptor. who's like the starter bird but on steroids. It also learns Facade. Yes, and again, not great stats. It's a 2-stage bad stat Pokemon. I'm not saying you shouldn't use it. I'm just saying that of all the ones you pick, that might be the only one that I may not eventually use. Alright, we picked Helix last time, so we'll go Dome again. The Pikachu had to jump out of the way. I imagine that's supposed to be your hint to do that. Stop right there! Legasp? Oh no! It's Jesse! And James! Where's Meowth? That fossil is Team Rocket! Surrender now or prepare to fight! Ah! Our first real deviation! Also, there's a lot less trainers in Ruby compared to Emerald. Really? That's interesting to know. If I want to, like, really pick up progress, I might eventually have to shift to doing 2 Pokemon streams a week at some point. There's Meowth! Meow! That's right! Now he's dead. Sorry! Sorry. Meowth's dead. You're not the only one with powerful poison types. And Ekans. I don't have an Ekans, but, you know, you have an Ekans. Take that, Jesse and James! Each route has at least 1 less trainer. You also can't refight trainers. The most amount of trainers missing that I've seen from a route was 4 trainers. Damn. Which means, since Ruby came first, Emerald added in a bunch of trainers. Because Emerald was like the 3rd version, right? So, that means if there's a lot more trainers in that one, that means they added them in. I think I remember there being a hidden item somewhere here. Might be a rare candy, or it might not be. Okay, the Pikachu does make turning around. Aha! A Great Ball! Well, that's good too. I knew there was an item here. Pikachu does make turning around a little bit more of a hassle. Also, Compound Eyes doesn't increase the held item rate of wild Pokemon until Emerald. Ah, that sucks. TM4. Which one was that one again? Like Mega Punch or Mega Kick or Mega Your Mom? I could put a water move on Nidoking. Not a very powerful one, but I'd have a water type move. I'll most likely replace it later. We can take away tackle. We don't need horn attack and tackle. Yeah, that just gives me a little bit more coverage. It's not like anyone was desperately hoping to use water gun before then. I won't mega your mom, but I'll mega your man. Whirlwind. Here you go. I don't care. Chances are I'm not going to keep Whirlwind, even if I keep Flying Rat in the party long enough to replace it. If I don't, then, hey, Whirlwind is on you forever. Alright. Party's feeling a little run down, so we're going to go... Where's that center? There it is. Alright, I think I can get either Bulbasaur or Charmander here? Bulbasaur will be nice to have. Charmander will be a permanent part of the party. We may want to make space for it, just in case. I'm pretty sure I can get one of them here. I forget which one. Also, in Ruby, the gym leaders have less Pokemon and are lower level. Which, again, is something they actually changed for Emerald, because, you know, Ruby and Sapphire happened first. And there we go! Already, Flying Rat is gone. Alright, I need to go talk to people to figure out who's got my Pokemon. That Bill! I heard he'll do whatever it takes to get rare Pokemon. Well, that makes him sound like an asshole. Have you heard about Bill? Everyone calls him a Pokemaniac. I think people are just jealous of Bill, though. Who wouldn't want to boast about their Pokemon? Humble people? Bill has lots of Pokemon. He collects rare ones, too. Oh, I don't see him fucking giving me any. Alright, look around a little bit. Oh, I know there's a rare candy. Oh, that's a Sandshrew. I know there's a rare candy in this person's backyard. This is the guy that explains the badges, right? Uh-huh. I don't want you to explain any of them. I know what they all do at this point. I just wanted to see if you did that still, or if maybe they changed it. Alright, there's nothing in his trash. I don't remember there being anything in the trash, but I do remember there being something in the backyard. A rare candy, specifically. There it is! Thank you! Thank you for being a friend! Traveled down the road and back again! Okay, now let's go back to the Sandshrew house. That's definitely a Sandshrew. And that's an Oddish, and I think that's a Geodude. Or maybe it's Bulbasaur? Oh, that's definitely Bulbasaur. I take care of injured Pokemon. I nursed this Bulbasaur back to health. It needs a good trainer to take care of it now. I know. Would you take care of this Bulbasaur? Yes, I will. Quick, someone name this fucking Bulbasaur! You get Bulbasaur and Cerulean. Hey, guess what? I figured that out. Sorry, I didn't see that message until just now, so I'm sure it was sitting there waiting for me to read it. I need a name for this Bulbasaur. We might keep it long enough to have it help us beat Misty. You also get Charmander and Cerulean? Huh. Thought I only got one here. Right, no takers for names, so I'm gonna name it. Let's see. Call him Jorts. Nope, too late. Too late. I gave you a chance. I'm naming it Lavender. We'll name the next thing we catch Jorts. Tackle, Growl, and Leech Seed. No grass-type moves besides Leech Seed, but, yeah, it's only level 10. It should get, like, Vine Whip or something soon. We'll keep it just long enough to have it help us beat Misty. Yeah. Because I don't have quite as many of my, you know, permanent party at this point as I did compared to Blue. Because I already had, like, my Fearow, I already had my Nidoqueen, I already had my Blastoise. Well, it wasn't Blastoise yet, but, like, I had it, was my point. God bless Jorts the Charizard. Do I have a Spearow? Oh shit, right, Peck. Duh. That was stupid. Right, I did catch a Spearow. I named it Tradeback, I remember. Charmander is at the end of the Nugget Bridge. Well, it's not really in Cerulean. It's on the route to Bill's house. Like, I get what you're coming from, but... like, I consider anything past the bridge to not be in Cerulean anymore. I'll bite you again. I'll do it. Hey, if you want to bite me because you won't stop backseat gaming me, I think that says more about you than it does about me. Sorry. I'm sorry. I'm just kidding. Them's fighting words. Are you challenging me to Mortal Kombat? Do you want to play the Persona 4 video yet? I think we'll play it towards the end of stream. Like, once I'm done, then I'll play it. I'm a little worried about watching it, though. Like, what if it assumes that everyone watching it is someone who's already played the game and reveals something that's supposed to be a big twist? Like, I guess I already technically know two things I probably shouldn't from never having played the game. The thing with, what was it, Naoto, I believe, what you said the character's name was? Naoto? I already know the twist with Naoto. And somebody kind of spoiled whatever Adachi's whole deal is, at least in comparison to saying that they're similar to Akechi, which I guess means secretly evil. Sorry, I saw an ugly car and got distracted. So, I don't know who Adachi is, but like, I'm gonna be very aware of, like, when I actually start playing that game, as soon as I see someone whose name is Adachi, I'm gonna be like, oh, they're probably gonna be secretly evil. Because somebody made that comparison. It was a Cybertruck, ew. I would have had the same reaction. I need to buy more Pokeballs. I know as soon as we try and cross the bridge, we're gonna get into a rival fight. I think he'll have... Does he have an Abra at this point? I think he does. Which will basically be free experience, because all he'll do is try and use Teleport, which sucks. Unless they changed his movesets up for Yellow.
Go fuck yourself!
I will not, thank you. Yeah, we'll watch that video at the end of stream. That way it doesn't interfere with the Pokemoning. How dare you! How dare you fucking miss! Ugh. Bonk, self-explanatory. You know, way back, there was actually talk about creating a bonk redeem, wherein once redeemed, my sister would come in with like a cardboard tube or something and bonk me on the head. That never went through because obviously my sister wouldn't always be available. But it does remind me. Alright, hold on. Let me bring up the little sticky note so I can add this one. I'm gonna pause this first. Yeah, I'll probably add this one after stream. I still need to figure out the Morse code one. I want to have it have, like, multiple different things. I might add just a basic version, but I'm worried if I just add a basic version, I'll forget to come back to it later and, like, create different alternate messages it can reveal or whatever. Which is why I haven't added it yet. Oh, I didn't know your Game Boy Color had a pause button. All Game Boys have pause buttons on them. Have you not seen a Game Boy? Like, it's right there on the front of the Game Boy. Alright, come on, load a little bit faster, please. Cannot believe my computer got stuck because of fucking sticky note app. It's silly. Well, time for me to get back to work. I won't be back before you end stream. Have fun. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Still loading sticky notes. Sorry, I had to stretch. There it goes. Jeez, took it long enough. Alright, there we go. Soon I'll have the BBB. Bite, boop, and bonk. Alright, I will add that after stream today. Probably around the same time that I'm watching the finale for, Circus. Which I'm very excited for. But I have to watch as soon as possible to avoid spoilers! I didn't see any of the fucking spoilers that popped up on the net when some kind of, like, different language version was leaked. I've made it this far without any spoilers. My guess is... My theory is that there's a very, like, Soma thing happening in that the characters are not real people, but rather, like, digital uploads of a person's mind at a certain point in time, like what happened with Soma. And, they'll eventually, like, learn that and come to terms with it. Most of them will. I'm assuming Jax will, like, abstract upon learning that, because they've already teased him abstracting several times. Several times. I need to buy some more Pokeballs. And, I don't know how, but I assume they'll somehow learn about their lives in the real world. About, like, what the actual them have been doing since their minds were uploaded. And it'll bring them some sense of peace, and they'll just kind of, like, start living in the digital circus happily and blah blah blah. That's a broad, sweeping thing, and honestly, it sounds kind of like an obvious solution, which means it may be too obvious to be correct. But we'll see, because I haven't seen it yet. This is the bike shop. Alright, we'll rest up, and I need to go buy some Pokeballs. Hold on. While I'm doing this, I gotta look up when Bulbasaur learns Vine Whip. I'm thinking like 12, but I'm not 100% sure. Just need to have Vine Whip to fight Misty. Bulbasaur, not barbecue, Bulbasaur. Stupid fucking autocorrect. Generation 1. Vine Whip at 13, but that's in red and blue. Let's see if yellow is different. Nope, still 13. Okay. That's perfectly fine. It's level 11. Okay, we'll go see if we can fight my rival real quick. I should save. I should buy Pokeballs. That's the whole thing I was going to come back to do. Like, the main thing. Hey, it's Officer Jenny. Oh, I wonder if she won't let me through until I beat Misty. I mean, I was gonna fight Misty first anyway, but... just buy, like, I don't know, 6 of these. Soon we'll be able to buy Great Balls. We have a Great Ball. Great Bait? Was I about to say Great Bait? My words are wrong. Voltorb? Electrode. Upside down for an Electrode. Nidoking, as part ground type, is technically weak to water at this point. Go, Yo, Mav, you're still struggling along back here? I'm doing great. I caught a bunch of strong and smart Pokemon. Here, let me see what you caught. Show you what I caught. Caught these nuts! Nailed it. That'll show them. Oof, level 18 Spearow. Not quite prepared for that. Stop fucking leering me! Pikachu's gonna go down in one shot after getting leered twice against this level fucking 18. Oh my god, I tried leer again! That means I'm gonna kill it! Yay! Can't believe it tried to leer again. There we go, that's level 12. Sandshrew. Okay, definitely don't want to use Pikachu. Pop in Lavender for some experience sharing. And we'll switch to Pig real quick. Fuck you! I should have used Karate Chop. It's got like a high critical hit rate. Oh god, that was a critical. That was a critical and a fucking half. Why aren't my criticals that powerful? Rattata. Lavender, and then we'll bring in Nidoking. AKA Grape King, because he's a king of grapes and Nidos. And we'll double kick this fucker. Goodbye! There we go, and there's level 13. And there's Vine Whip. Eevee! We're just gonna bring out Mascot here. Level 17 now. Thunder Wave it. Ow. Alright, let's see. We might lose grain here, but we're just gonna sand attack it for a couple times and then just let loose on the caboose. Let's do two more sand attacks. One more sand attack. Alright, last sand attack. There we go. Now we're just gonna scratch it to death. Or if Grain dies before then, we'll let Pikachu finish it off. It's gonna take a lot of scratches. With it being paralyzed and having 4 times lowered accuracy, it'd be very hard for it to hit us. Not impossible, but very hard. Now it's sanded me once, so we might miss. Come on. Damn it. One move it got off on us was Sand Attack, which, you know, not an attack, but very annoying for it to have gotten off. And there's another one. God damn it, hold on. I'm switching out to reset the fucking accuracy. There we go. And there's a level up for our mascot. And for Grain. Because he's like a grain of sand. That's why I named him that. Alright, cool. The biggest threat was that level 18 Furo. Holy crap. Bing bong, bing bing bong. Doop 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 doop. Okay. Go see if we can take on Misty. She's got like 2 little grunts before we fight her, so that's a good indication. Splash! Bring it on, Bubbly! Mr. Bubble! Man in thong! Okay, it's got a 3-level advantage. That's not ideal, but... Hey, you are in fact using Bubble. Yeah, okay, good. Lowered my speed, but it already outsped me, so it's not a huge loss. If it had lowered my attack or my special, that would have been bad. Alright, we're gonna tackle so we don't use up all our Vine Whip because it's very limited. Oh man, that's frustrating to have it have that little HP left. Shelter. Shelter can't have an ice move this early, right? Shelter evolves into Cloyster, who becomes an ice type, but Shelter is not itself yet an ice type, right? I know that for a fact. But it can't have any ice moves this early either, I assume. I could be wrong. Doesn't matter, because it's dead. Thank you! We'll go rest up. Combination of our Pikachu and Bulbasaur to help us blaze right through Misty. Which is funny because she's strong against fire types. Oh, excuse me. Alright, we'll put Mascot in first position to take on that second goon. Yeah. Bring it on. You got one Pokemon, and it's Goldeen. Man. Even though it's level 19, it's still fucking Goldeen. Best it can have this early is probably Horn Attack. Instead, you use Supersonic, which is annoying, but not deadly. Ow! Fuck! Wow, that confusion really stung. Don't hit yourself again. And you're dead. Wow. Pikachu knocked itself out, okay? You did nothing. Mav, I'm gonna throw hands with Gooseworks. Episode 9. Oh, okay, don't spoil anything for Digital Circus. I haven't seen it yet. I'm saying that right now. Episode 9 of Amazing Digital Circus did not have to make me fight back tears. Also, hi. Hello, Gran! I'm not gonna say anything. Okay, just making it clear. I haven't seen it yet. I've been busy. I'm gonna watch it later. just needed to make that up front. Say nothing else. But yes, hi, Gran. Welcome in. I hope you're having a fantastic Friday. Aside from the crying at the finale of Amazing Digital Circus. Which is not in and of a spoiler itself because, you know, that was kind of something I expected for a finale. How's stream been? Well, we made it through Mount Moon. Now we're here at Cerulean City. We're going to take on Misty at the gym. And as soon as we beat Misty, we'll be able to use Cut. And since I traded a Pokemon with Cut already on it, we'll be able to do a little bit of sequence breaking. I will say the episode is an hour long, but that's it. I mean, I would have figured that out when I went to watch it anyway, so I have avoided all spoilers and leaks and everything else up until this point, so I can go in fresh. Poor little Pikachu. I should at least get a level 14. I surprisingly did too. Yeah, I heard about the leaks that happened because the whatever, like, foreign version of the movie got released early or something, and then leaks were everywhere. And I avoided all that. Basically, Mav was about to take on the Elite Four. Yeah! We're gonna sequence break that hard. We're gonna take on the Elite Four with a team that's only one person in it, is even in their levels of 20 yet. Most of the teams barely even at 15. Some of them are under that. But yeah, I will be watching the finale of Amazing Digital Circus after stream, probably while I'm eating dinner. But before we do that, as soon as we get to the end of this particular session, I have to watch the Persona 4 Revival thing that they released like a couple days ago. Because as you guys know, I've gotten pretty into the Persona series, and the Persona 4 Revival is interesting in that it was announced literally the day after I bought Persona 4 Golden. So I have a bit of a vested beef, which is what you get when you have a vested interest in something, but you're also kind of mad at it for existing. I have a vested beef in Persona 4 Revival. Alright, get to level 14. Yay, there it is. Okay, now we're gonna take on Misty. Well, I mean, we gotta beat this Chucklefuck first, but shouldn't be too hard. Oh. Oh, oh, oh. There's a little lag there. There's a little lag, but it's fine. It's fine. Everyone's fine. Don't panic. We're fine. Nothing crashed. We're fine. I'm always worried because of how old my computer is that anytime it does anything, it's about to crash. The other day I got on VR chat to do karaoke with friends and it crashed like twice. Like not just VR crashed, my computer crashed. Don't hit me, don't hit me, don't hit me, don't hit me. Definitely don't hit me to that. Okay, that should be enough. Okay, fuck you! Fuck you! The second I'm like, that's enough. Oh, let's hit him. I mean, we won't be using Grain in the battle against Misty, but I wanted to get some levels because I'm gonna use it for at least a little bit. Here we go. Making our way downtown, walking fast, faces fast when I'm homebound. Yeah, I was I was making a list earlier today of all the characters in Critical Role who have ever played a character in Fire Emblem. And literally everyone except Ashley Johnson has played a character in Fire Emblem at one point or another. I feel so bad for Ashley Johnson. She could be a great Fire Emblem character. we need to get her a role in there. Because Matt Mercer was Chrom from Awakening, plus a couple other people. Travis Willingham was Long Ku in Awakening, plus a couple other people. Liam O'Brien is Inigo from Awakening, and Laszlo from Fates, who, you know, those two characters are connected, so it's not surprising he voiced them both. Laura Bailey is, of course, Lucina. Marisha Ray voices Obero from Fates. Even Dallas Jaffe gets to play a few characters. Hell! Orion Akaba plays a couple characters. And he hasn't been part of Critical Role for a long-ass time. So we need to start like a petition to get Ashley Johnson in Fire Emblem. She needs to voice a character in this new game, even if it's a bit character. Because I'd love to see them do a thing, because they sometimes do for Halloween, where they dress up. I'd like to see them all dress up as a Fire Emblem character they voice. Alright, bring it on, bitch! Sorry, I called you a bitch. It's Misty! Star you? Maybe star me? Okay, level 18. Not ideal, but it's fine. Which means her next Pokemon, Starmie, is probably gonna be in its 20s. That was a critical hit. Alright, I hope she wastes her next turn trying to fucking heal. Ugh, God, she got a critical. Alright, if you don't waste your turn healing, I'm gonna quick attack you to death. And there's the quick attack. Alright, all I need Rattata to do is survive long enough to use Hyper Fang. To soften this bitch up. Oh my god. Look at the way Starmie is just fucking standing there. As if the star on its back, the bottom point is its fucking dick. Like, just behold my massive star dick. Don't get knocked out in one. Don't get knocked out in one. Fuck! Fuckity fuck, fucking fuck, fuck, fucking fuck. Don't get knocked out in goddamn another critical hit! Alright, I don't expect anything of this one. Oh, now it wants to use something besides water gun. Cool! Wow, this Starmie's kicking my ass. This is gonna hurt. Because we're gonna be weak to it now. Holy shit! How many critical hits can this thing land? Holy fucking shit! Oh, that's bad for me. That's bad for me, guys. Why did I... Oh my fucking god. That was a waste of a turn! I meant to use a potion! And that was a waste of a Pokeball, too! Fuck! Fucking... Matt, let me know what you think of the finale. I saw it in the cinema, so don't worry about spoilers. I will absolutely tell you as soon as I'm done watching it. Oh, look, it hardened. As if it wasn't presenting its goddamn star penis enough. And good luck with the Elite Four. If I even get past this goddamn star. Why did I use Leech Seed? Why am I stupid? I know that I am stupid, but why am I stupid? With a little luck, we'll scrape by this by the skin of our teeth. Thanks to the last few turns of Harden. Oh my god! Holy crap, that thing got way too many criticals, and we got 2 level ups in a row for Lavender, baby! I found a streamer that isn't 18 plus! Hey! Good for you, Gran. I'm so happy! Lavender's evolving! Because we skipped past level 16 where it should have evolved! And boom, just like that, we got Ivysaur. I mean, there's a lot of streamers out there that are, you know, 18 plus not being. There's probably a smarter way to say that, but we both know that I'm not the person to think of that. Green. Okie dokie. Let's go rest up, because I got my ever-loving ass kicked. Holy shit. Pure dumb luck that I didn't get obliterated by that Starmie. Really glad we took the time to level up Lavender. Okay. I'm only here because you gave me a pass, and if you choose to revoke it, I will respect your decision. It's okay. I know you're almost 18, and I knew you before you joined in, so... If you were just, like, someone under 18 who just joined in randomly and was like, I'm under 18, I probably would have asked you to leave, but in this instance, I'm giving you a pass. And it's a pass you will maintain for as long as you behave as a mature adult, despite not technically being one yet. And you haven't broken any rules so far, besides, you know, the 18 plus one. But like I said, giving you a pass on that one. You haven't done anything to not deserve it. And you're close enough. Like, maybe if you were 12, I'd be like, maybe come back even if I did know you, like, later. It's weird rulings, and inconsistent, but fuck it, it's my channel. I'm just a cool guy. I'm a cool guy, I'm 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 a cool guy. I'm a cool guy, you're a cool guy. I'm a cool guy, you're a cool guy. Thank you. You reminded me of that Game Grumps moment. Oof, that did a lot more than I expected it to. Alright, now that we have the Cascade badge and level 30 Pokemon will listen to us, I can go get Strike, my Scyther, who has Cut. It will now listen to me. Someone's PC. I still want to use Grain. We'll put up Pig for now. There we go. Go ahead and rest up you and Strike. Technically, trading is allowed. I've said that since before I even started this project. And despite a high-level Pokemon being very likely to ignore you, I would only need to listen to me once if, say, it was level 80 or something to beat, like, most of the gyms. Technically, that would be well within the rules. I would demand a song, but I'm saving for a command. Then you'll have to save up those points, baby! As long as we keep in mind that the command is not a command for me, but a command for the bot. Sorry, I got stuck in ads. Oh, okay. Well, then I'm just talking to myself, then. Which is something I do frequently anyway, which is why I make a decent streamer, because I'll keep talking even if no one's there. Or if no one can hear me. Just something I've always kind of done, you know? It seems normal in the movie, so I never even questioned it as a kid. I would just talk to myself. Like I was narrating something. Well, I just got out of them. I was apologizing for lack of response before. It's fine. I mean, I totally get it. You don't need to apologize for being in ads. If I could turn ads off, I would. Sadly, that's not how Twitch works. Not everyone can afford to subscribe every month. I certainly can't subscribe to everyone I'd love to be subscribed to every month. Yes, egg. Thank you. Thank you for the egg. Growl. We don't need Growl. I prefer Double Team. Much better. Now we'll use our Scyther. Cut! Hell yeah, go Strike. Looks like you struck out. Huh? Huh? Because his name is Strike? I need to get this fucker some experience. I don't know how long I'm gonna use Grain in my party. Probably at least until I beat Lieutenant Surge, since I'll need a ground type for that. What? What, you don't think that was funny? Fuck you, that was funny. Dicks! Whew. You startled me with your dicks. Next is just the Team Rocket guy. Alright, we'll go rest up just one last time. Eventually, this will be to the point where I don't need to rest up like every other battle. Hold on. Automod did not like that. Hold on. Yep. There you go. I think that's probably already one of our quotes. Probably not the first time I've said something of that variety. Vash definitely likes to startle me with the Dix alert, if you want to call it that. Yeah, that's funny. Boom! Tree gone! Fuck that tree! Sequence broken. Yeah, there we go. Oh my god. What the fuck is wrong with Machab's arms? Look at how stupid his arms look! God, it's like they're fucking melting! Why is he puke green? Well, because the colors for this game were very limited. Basically, everything had a color choice of one fucking color. And they couldn't make the sort of, like, more neutral gray color he is in the anime. So, technology. Technology not advancing yet is the reason. I assume it'll be a little better when we get to the actual Game Boy Color games. And they can afford to have more than one color on the screen at a time for a Pokemon. Oh shit, you got a Psychic type. Alright, I'm not expecting much, but hopefully I can at least Thunder Wave it. And if I get lucky, a couple double teams. Ow. I remember as a kid, because I watched the anime, I thought that if you used double team before you used quick attack, it would make quick attack stronger. Because that's what it did for Pikachu in the anime when he fought Raichu. I screenshot it and I'll send it to Discord for your viewing pleasure. Gross. That's not actually how it works. But, man, I wish it did work like that. Double teaming into a quick attack. Looks so cool in the anime. Miss, bitch! That's right, double team! Oh boy, he returned the TM he stole! I'm keeping it! You're welcome. Alright, cool. Now that we've broken that particular sequence, hey look, it's Pidgey! Forget if Sand Attack will work on a flying type. Okay, it does. Pidgeon! Alright, this would be a great time for you to start actually missing! Wow, really? Fuck you! Fuck you for not missing! I want to train my Sandshrew! I could probably go ahead and teach a dig. Why does Gus not seem to ever fucking miss? Jeez. Alright, well, I fully fucking sand attacked it. Ugh, and now it gets a sand attack off. Annoying. Very annoying. Come on. Come on. Ah! God damn it. Of course I miss and then it doesn't. Ugh. Ah, it wasn't even worth a level up. Let's see. No one yet. Maybe this is where I'll leave the Pikachu when we actually, you know, are ready to drop it off. I don't know if it would let me drop off the Pikachu. That would be funny, and also probably not ideal. Alright, if I'm gonna be sequence breaking here, I better lead with my toughest right now. Cubone? Machoke? Hey, Machoke evolves when trading, and there are no items, so there's nothing to stop it from turning into a Machamp. I just gotta go catch a Cubone, and I can get a free Machamp. Of course, I could trade between myself, so there's nothing to stop me from using any evolution trades. I just haven't in any of these playthroughs yet. Am I good? Brother, I'm decent. Butterfree! It might know confusion. This could be bad. Wow, you tried to fucking use a poison powder against a poison type? What the fuck? And there it goes, because I missed. Okay, so you've got poison powder, supersonic, sleep powder. What fucking attack do you have? Wake up! I still am fucking confused. Oh my god. It's so annoying! The confusion didn't go with the sleep? And stun spore. So no attacks? Literally no attacks. Best you got is supersonic to pester me to death. Yeesh. I'm gonna have to fight both of them anyway, so... That did a decent amount, and even with a critical hit, that did jack shit. Bye! One and done. Hey, gonna use another Pidgey? Oh, who would have thought? Who would have thought? 3 Pidgeys! What kind of fucking team composition is that? You fucking moron? Sorry, I'm just bored of that last battle. Man, I'm scoring a decent amount of critical hits myself now. Must have been something from that Starmie. Crash. we'll get rid of Leer. I'm probably not ever going to use it. Thrash is just... It's not a great move, but it's a powerful move for, like, emergencies. Speaking of which... And there you go. You're lucky that thing didn't use Hyper Fang against us. And here we are, in Vermilion City. Already. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Alright, literally everyone can learn it, but, like, I can't imagine using that on anyone. Probably better than Water Gun. But we'll save it for the time being. We'll go ahead and give this to our Sandshrew. That way it's got a ground type move to fight against the Vermilion Gym with all of its fucking electric types. Hey, I got the old rod. Now I can catch Magikarps. I don't remember if there's any hidden items around there. I'm not gonna bother to check yet. Hey, it's Officer Jenny! I just caught a Squirtle that was always getting into mischief. I think it needs a good trainer to set it straight. Oh, this must be where I get Squirtle. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say she probably won't give it to me until I beat the gym? Question mark? Pikachu! Aw, Pikachu's in love! With, I think, a Clefairy. Yep, a Clefairy. Okay, he's back to me now. Sure! That way I can get that bike voucher. Alright, we're gonna save now that we've got that voucher. Okie dokie. Where's that lady who transfers the Farfetch'd? I promised I'd actually get the Farfetch'd in this one. Maybe it's that one. No, this is a Pokemon fan club. Oh, it's just in here. There's the gym. There's the market. Store. Maybe this one. Nope, that's the guru. Shit, do we not get Farfetch'd in this one? Or am I missing something? Thought it was in this building. Maybe we don't get the Farfetch'd trade in yellow. Ah, I think I went in every building. So I guess you can't trade for Farfetch'd in yellow. There we go. Jeez, took long enough. Alright, we're gonna catch you and name you Jorts. Don't disable the thing I'm about to use. Cool. I don't actually need grain to survive this because I'm catching this, so no experience will be acquired. Much we can do a dig. Oh, that one's gonna hurt. Yep. One hit KO. I kind of expected that. I can't believe it's already got confusion. Jeez. Jeezy Pete's and cheese. Man, I sand-tacked you like 4 times. Fuck you! Fuck you! And the easiest one to like do a scratch damage with would be Grain, who literally has scratch. Worried if I hit it again, it's gonna fucking get knocked out. Alright, might as well just try. Yes! There's our jorts. And we definitely want that confusion. So, it'll go on the party for a bit. Oh shit! Fuck! Ass! Tits! Ah! Penis! Second I stepped into his path, like, oh fuck, he's gonna challenge me and I'm down like 2 Pokemon. Oh, fuck you! You... Absolute dingle of berries. Wake! Ah! Fuck off. Fucking horse titties. We should absolutely have Vine Whip at this level, right? Alright, so much for all that growth. Your character development ends here. Ouch. That hurt. Alright. Here we go. And we won. Okay, cool beans. Gotta know when to hold him and know when to fold him. And right now, it's folding time. Like I'm gonna hit you with a folding chair. Bing bong, bing bing bong. Very happy Pikachu, doo-dah, doo-dah. He's my little Pika dude, oh, the doo-dah day. Okay, now, we're gonna go back to Cerulean, because I need to go get Mature Mander. Mature Mander. Plus, we want to get our bike. Alright, do I just talk to him or do I have to, like, use the voucher? I forget. A bike voucher! Okay, cool. There we go. That's how I move it. And... And then right here. And move you right there. Alright, cool. Second position. I think that's good for now. Alright, we want to put Brain back in front, because we need to level him up to take on Vermilion Gym. We'll be taking on that Team Rocket Grunt, so that should be poison types, which should be weak to dig. I got the great thing that he gives me, which is a nugget. Ugh, sorry, had to stretch. Wonder, like, what kind of game it would be if you were given the option to join here and you could actually accept. I wonder how drastically that would change the rest of the game. Ow. How dare you? Mwahahaha! 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 Okay, Dig is not gonna work against a Zubat. Oh, gosh. Heaven forbid. Hey! I'm not good at raising Pokemon. I should release my Charmander because I haven't raised it well. Promise me you'll care for it. It's yours. Alright, and this is part of our permanent party, so... Alright. That's technically our starter for this game, in a sense, because we're going to be using it for the actual party. Thunderwave. We already have Thunderwave. I mean, we have a Pokemon with Thunderwave, obviously. Yeah, you saw my feet from the grass. I still think it's bullshit that this person can see you from off-screen. Ow, fuck you. Ha! Take that, you prick. You biting prick. It didn't do much, and it didn't even bother to poison me, so... I mean, I would have had antidotes if it had. Excuse me. Alright, so we need to level up that Charmander, too. This would be a good spot to do it, because there's a decent amount of grass types that, you know, will show up here. I don't know if both Oddish and Bellsprout will show up here, or just like one or the other. Abra occasionally, but I mean, Abra will like fucking teleport out before we ever do anything with it. Hey, it's a Venonat! I didn't know we could get Venonat this early in this one. Aww. Aww. Really? Dang. There we go. Holy cow. This little guy was a fighter. Name this one Fuzzy Buddy. Because even when it becomes a moth, it's still fuzzy. Venomoth can also learn Psychic, so... I don't know if Venonat can learn Confusion. I'm sure Venomoth eventually can. Alright, we've got 2 of our permanent members. We should definitely be able to get Voltorb before the end today. We'll have to go through that one area, and trainers there might be a tiny bit higher level than me at this point. Alright, Rat Attack, goodbye. Hello, Blazin. Completes the trifecta of haha 420 names for our starters. Because we had Jazz Cabbage. Aw, look at that. I forget what I named Blastoise. Probably something like, I don't know, Water Pipe or Bong Water or something stupid like that. Scratch, Growl, and Ember. Well, I can level you up here a little bit. Suppose I could have had it before I fought Misty, but Charmander would have been not super useful against Misty. Ow! Ow! Mean! Mean, mean, meanie, mean, mean! Ah, you're burned! I'm glad you're burned. Right, hit Ember, hit Ember. Yes! Good job. We need to level you up. We need to level Brain up. Grain's not a permanent member of the party. We're just gonna basically use Grain until we beat the Vermilion Gym. So I think it's better that we lean on leveling up Grain now. That way we can, like, drop him off earlier. We just needed to be strong enough to help us beat Lieutenant Surge, who I know has different Pokemon on this one because I believe Raven has told me that. Alright, okay, I'm gonna try I'm gonna try going through some of that section to see just how higher level than me they are. If we can get through here... I probably didn't actually mean to save, but whatever. And I can get my Voltorb. That's another permanent member of the party. It's at least half the team. You technically have a type advantage, but, no. No thank you. That was a critical hit. Congratulations. That was just really bad. Alright, cool. And yes, immediate level 11. Oh, I'm very glad that that missed. No. No, you bastard! Oh, now I'm sleep and wrapped. Because fuck me. Because why would I want a chance to play this game that I'm playing? Fuck you! All you did was inconvenience me for a few turns. There's a level 12 for Blazin'. Hey, and Strike got a level up. Double team? Sure, we'll get rid of Leer. Or Focus Energy. Yeah, Focus Energy. ¿Dónde está biblioteca? Which is Spanish for you're about to get fucked. Pretty sure that's what that's Spanish for. I didn't take Spanish class in high school. Oh. Okay, thank you for the pop-up. Apparently my computer just finished a scan. Right, I'm risking a lot here, but... What? Bullshit, you used it again immediately. Double Team, Swords Dance, Cut, like one other decent move. Really all Scyther needs in this first gen, because they don't have any good bug-type moves yet. Okay, that wasn't too bad, but some of my Pokemon are now out of commission. I gotta do some decent levels for Charmander, though. Now I gotta put Grain in the lead. So he can get some of that sweet, sweet experience. Excuse me. Goodness. Hey, bud. Thanks to TM. I used it, so it's never coming back. Might as well get some use out of it, right? I don't know if I've ever fucking used the dig TM. If Nidoking could have learned it, I would have let him, but I don't think he can. Certainly couldn't here. Maybe he will in later generations, but not this one, baby. Teleport? Fucking... I need to sell that nugget. He said A at the end of his sentence. He said, I was bored, eh? Which means he's Canadian. Shit, I should have grabbed that Drowsy. What do I even replace? Probably have to replace Lavender. I'm not going to use the entire gamut of starters for the entire thing here. But I think it'll be fun to have, like, all of them in their final forms at some point. And then right back to Nidoking. Ugh, pain in the ass, but as soon as I get free, I'm gonna hit you with Water Gun and you're gonna immediately die. Because as I've said multiple times, your special is so bad that I could sneeze on you and you'd take 4 times damage to it and get knocked out. The water from a sneeze would knock you the fuck out. And there it goes. Didn't even need the critical for that. Alright, I should probably go grab that Drowsy. I can't get back up that way though, so... It's a level 19, and it already has access to Confusion. So it's a pretty safe switch in for a lot of these battles. Hey look! It's a level 24 Sandro! 10 levels higher! 10 levels higher than mine! That sucks. Oh, and it's already got Slash. I don't like that. Okay, we're gonna thrash it. Oh my god! I can't believe it fucking used Fisher. The one-hit KO move. I would have been so pissed if that had worked. Alright, this is the one with the only bugs. Badrill. Might not be the safest switch in with him this low on health, but what's the worst he can hit me with? Twin Needle? Okay, I was gonna say, just don't get all 5 and I should be fine. Hey, cool. Got 2 level ups out of that fight. Now you're up to 15. Bug resists ground, otherwise poison is weak to it. Otherwise I'd try and see if I could hit you hard enough on my own, but... Okay, that was 3 damage, so 6 damage total. So, not a lot to worry about there. Oh boy, focus energy. Way to waste your turn. I think you'll be weak to dig. And I outsped you. Awesome possum. Okie doke. Oh, wait. I should totally grab Jorts. I should grab Jorts. Give me another switch-in option. Level 19 and has confusion already. Make it a lot easier to get to where I'm going. Sorry, Lavender. I'll pick you up again later to train you. Shame. I wish I could just check. Okay, no confusion on you yet. Picked up the Thunderwave TM, so we can give that to our Voltorb immediately. However, we will not have Thunder or Thunder Shock for a while. We'll have to deal with that. We'll get Thunder Shock as soon as we can beat Lieutenant Surge. But that means that since, for whatever goddamn reason, Electrode and Voltorb don't learn any native electric-type moves, we're not going to have any electric-type moves until we use those TMs. I should have healed Jorts. I forgot about that. That one's on me. That's my B. I just want to go get Voltorb. And then I'm going to come back here and finish training at the... Well, I'll get to Bill, and then I'll fight those people, and that's going to be continuing to train Grain. Possibly also Charmander, aka Blazin, because he's blazing it. Could have just went with Blaze, but that's the name of the ability that starters get in Gen 3 going forward. And I wanted to make the joke obvious. Level 15. I don't know what level Sandshrew evolves. I'd wager somewhere in the 30s. Hold on, I'm on my phone. Move. There we go. Maybe somewhere in the 20s. So that 24 one I thought should have already been a goddamn Sand Slash. I don't know how well this will work, but I want to see. How much damage will we do? More than half, so... I mean, didn't do a whole lot there. Oh, nice fucking try, asshole! Oh, nice fucking try! Ooh, not bad. Oh, that was a critical, though. Oh my god, Onyx actually outsped me? That's so surprising. Cool. Hold on, let me check and see what Surge's team is at in yellow, just like to get a general census of the level. Alright, I didn't need to fight that guy, but it was worth fighting him for the experience. Trying to watch this and look at my phone so I can probably look up Pikachu, get the fuck out of the way! Probably look up what I'm trying to find. I'm multitasking. Lieutenant Surge. Team in yellow. Bugs resist ground, but it's Caterpie, so it shouldn't be too strong. But maybe this is a good chance to bring in Blazin. The worst it can have is Tackle and String Shot, right? Oh! Damn, it got a critical! That's unfortunate. Okay, with a non-critical, it wasn't too bad. Just don't get another fucking critical. Oh, Oh, and it got a burn. We're gonna take this opportunity to heal up. What these potions are for. We'll have to stock up on some later anyway, so... Oh, nope. Okay, Lieutenant Surge. Hey, Grain got a level up. And learned Slash! Awesome. No, we will not change yet. Let's Growl first. Yeah, Poison Sting. I'm not gonna do... Wow, that hit a little harder than I wanted it to. I mean, I know it's level 20, but still, it's Poison Sting. You were already outspeeding me, asshole. Eesh. Eesh, eesh, eesh. Hey, 222. Nice. Okay, okay. Venonat. Well, we'll let Blazin take lead, but then we'll do a switch out. Oh my god, it's got confusion already. Oof, glad it didn't use confusion again. Okay, that didn't do great. Oh, it sucked. Yeah, it seems to always hit on the first turn of confusion for the opponent. Not for me, of course, but for the opponent, always works. Probably not a good place to use jorts, but... Yeah, see? Always seems to work on that first fucking turn for the enemy. I've never been that lucky with it. For it to always work on the first turn. But it always seems to fucking work for them! Okay. Okay. 2 seconds. Gotta look up Surge's team. Red and blue. Yellow. Alright, he only has a Raichu at level 28. So, probably at least have to get to Sand Slash level. Fuck! I didn't want to fight you yet, asshole! All this experience, I can't go to either my Charmander or my fucking Sandshrew. You prick wagon. Nah, we still have a water move, so... Probably gonna outspeed me, though. I did. I mean, I am fully evolved, but Diglett a fast little fuck. You will feed my Nidoking. Feed me! Fuck me! Oh, Kitty sent me a song. Apparently, it came on while they're in Walmart and has absolutely no right to go this hard, and it's a Fall Out Boy song. Interesting. They look like they're dressed as Michael Jackson. Oh, I should have used water gun. What am I doing? I'm gonna have to listen to that in a second. I'd listen to it right now if I wasn't worried to pick up on the microphone. That's right. Feed my fucking Nidoking. Are there any more fuckers up here? No? Okay. Good. Gotta go back and heal, cause my team's feeling bad. Wanna get that Voltorb. Might need to get some more Pokeballs to be on the safe side. I think Great Balls in Vermilion, I'll have to double check. If I can get Great Balls, that's better than just getting normal Pokeballs. I know I've got the one Great Ball, but if I can go buy more Great Balls, then that's just better. I forget what's all down here. Okay, that wasn't too bad. Alright, cool. Yeah, we'll probably definitely need to at least get the Sandshrew to evolve into a Sandslash before we take on Lieutenant Surge. He's only got the one Pokemon, a level 28 Raichu. We don't need to be level 28 to beat him. We can definitely soften him up with the rest of our team and then have Sandslash finish him off. Where am I going? I was going to the Pokemart. It's right there. I want to see if I can buy Great Balls. Pokeballs. Nope, no Great Balls yet. That's okay, though. I could almost afford it. But I could afford it if I sell that nugget. Yep, now I could afford it, but I don't need that many regular-ass Pokeballs. I just could buy 6 more. Do 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 do. Waddle your little butt, Pikachu. Waddle your little butt. Wait, can't go through here yet. I almost forgot. Can't get the saffron yet. I wonder if, when we get to Gen 3, it's possible to sequence break into saffron early by trading a Pokemon that has cut and is also holding one of those, drinks on it. I'll have to check that. Obviously, it'll have to be in Leaf Green, because we won't be able to trade into it until Fire Red and Leaf Green. But we won't... Yeah, I believe you have to, like, beat the game before you can trade with, like, the Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald games in those ones. So, the only one that could trade with them that early on is another one of the same two. So we'll have to beat Fire Red, and then see if we can do it in Leaf Green, which means the last Gen 3 game we play. Alright, do I need to rest up? Might as well. I might save the Persona 4 revival thing until next Monday, when Raven can be here to watch it with me, because I know Raven is as into the Persona series as I am, and is very interested in seeing my reactions to those things. And since I'll be doing early Mondays, it'll be a lot easier for them to watch it with me. There it is. Don't know why I even bothered looking around. I passed right by it. Definitely haven't fought you yet. Bring it on. Oh, I hope he fucking used self-destruct again. I really fucking hope he does. No, honestly, if we give, Brain here, we replace Scratch with Rock Tomb, we already have the move I had on my Doug Trio for the entire, basically the entire game. Because I never got it to learn Earthquake. It would have learned it naturally at some level, but we didn't get to that level. I gave the Earthquake TM to Tauros. I'm gonna swap to Blazin'. I'm gonna swap the Jorts. Ow. That hurt. That hurt a lot. Oh, I'm glad I decided to go for low kick instead of another karate chop. That would have been much more effective. And another Geodude, so we go back to Grain. Fuck your defense curl, you piece of shit. Stop curling! You prick! Right, almost there. Almost there. Jorts is a little low, but we still have plenty of options for switch-ins. Don't you dare condescend me. I wasn't planning on it, but now if I kick your ass, I'm going to. You got one Pokemon! And it's a goddamn Meowth? Okay. Well, I didn't want to condescend to you. But you're out here with one Pokemon and it's just Meowth? Like, don't get me wrong. Meowth is an acceptable Pokemon to use this early in. But that's all you got? And you're dead. Condescension complete! And here we are. Alright, time to get my Voltorb. That is a Machop, not a Voltorb. Yeah, that's been switching to Jorts. I'll try and catch you anyway. Alright. Even if I get a critical, I can probably afford one more Thunder Shock. And I didn't get a critical, so we're good. And we got the Machop. Right. All the Pokemon in Machop's line have Macho in it, and that's the whole thing. So I'm gonna name it after Macho Man Randy Savage. Will Randy Savage fit entirely? R-A-N-D-Y-S-A. No, it's not going to. I could go for Randy, but I'm gonna go for Savage. Macho Man Randy Savage is now in the Pokédex. His name is just Savage, but we all know it's Macho Man Randy Savage. Give me my Voltorb, don't be a Machop. Hey look, it's Magnemite. We'll go ahead and catch you too. Never mind, you're dead. Because we got 2 criticals in a row. I didn't expect Scratch to also get a critical. That's my bad. Alright, let's try that again. A slightly higher level. So, should be a little bit easier for you to survive. You should have marginally better stats. Don't. Fuck! Where's my fucking Voltorb? You are not Voltorb either! What is the fucking catch rate for Voltorb here in yellow? I swear to God, if I check and it's like, you can't catch Voltorb here, I'm gonna be pissed. Oh shit, I fainted. There's a center nearby, so I can just go ahead and rest up. Okay, cool. We got a level up to 25. Grape King will be very useful against that Raichu, being a ground type. Doesn't have any ground type moves, but... You know, if Sand Slash falls, the last resort thing. Right, okay, location... No! You can only catch Voltorb in the power plant in yellow? That's so fucking unfair! Son of a bitch! Okay, well, I'm not waiting that long to get my Voltorb, so I guess we'll be trading a Voltorb we'll be catching from one of the other games into this one. So, let's catch something to trade, shall we? You'll work. Cannot fucking believe that you could only get Voltorb in the power plant in yellow. Who the fuck made that decision? Naming this Volty, that way I know to trade it for a Voltorb. Okay. Well, that was a gigantic waste of my fucking time. I'm so incredibly pissed. I'll have to go catch a Magnemite so I can teach it Flash. I mean, I might be able to teach Flash to Jorts. I want to go pick up Flash real quick. At least that way we have it. Shame I can't use it down here. The bicycle, that is. I mean, I assume I can't. Might as well check. Oh, cool. I can use it down here, just not when I get out of down here. So, for the 5 steps it takes me to get out. You gotta get through Diglett Tunnel. Since we got a water type move on our Nidoking. He's a good lead. Hi, Diglett. Come across a Dugtrio, I'll definitely want to try and, like, do a switch in for Blazin to get some experience on it. But, it's not really a safe switch in. That's even if it happens. I mean, I could lead with Blazin, and that would make it a little easier, but that would just make it more inconvenient to fight against these guys. Thank you, Great King, for learning Water Gun. It makes this part significantly easier. Not necessarily simple, but easier. Because there's still a lot of fights. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna wait until Monday to do the Persona 4 Revival video thing. There's like a broadcast that's like half an hour long. It's already kind of late in the day. I still gotta make dinner. I gotta watch the Amazing Digital Circus finale before some asshole on the internet ruins it for me. Yeah, we'll wait till Monday, because I'll have more time after stream on Monday, because I'll be doing it 12. I'll still have plenty of time at the end of the day. I didn't even pick up a Clefairy. I think in the previous games you wanted an Abra, which is an absolute waste of a trade. For fucking Mr. Mime? Clefairy's probably still better than Mr. Mime, to be perfectly honest. No offense, but Mr. Mime, he's not really got a lot going for him until he eventually picks up the fairy typing. Pretty sure I've caught at least 10. 21! Awesome possum. HP up. I know who I'm saving that for. Another Moonstone, right? Is there like a hidden item down here, or a bunch of hackable trees? Hackable. Like a Lunchable, but hacked. Okay, so I'm gonna have to go back to either red or blue and catch a Voltorb so I can trade it in. Because I'm not waiting until the power plant to get my fucking Voltorb. I said I was gonna use a Voltorb in this game, and I'm still gonna. Some people might have said, oh, well, if I don't get till that late, I'll just use something else as my electric type. Nope. I promised. We're gonna ponder the orb, bitch. And that's what we're gonna fucking do. We'll just have to ponder somebody else's orb that we traded for. I can't fucking believe that they moved Voltorb. What was it, like, too common for people to pick it up just to use Flash? Like, oh, well, people are only using it for Flash, let's move it for later. Then if people catch it, they'll actually want to fucking use it. I'm so mad. Oh, yay! So happy that we got a level up. Still so very pissed off. Okay. It's fine. Fine. Because we have Flash. Pretty sure we can teach it to, Jorts here. Yeah, Jorts and Pikachu. But we're not going to keep Pikachu, so... Get rid of Disable. Okay, well... I still need to beat Lieutenant Surge. But we can do that next time. I need to go finish meeting Bill. We can finish that up next time. Yeah, I guess that's the end for today. Not the ending I would have liked to achieve, but it's the ending we got. I promise next time we'll have our Voltorb, though. Gonna have to go catch it and name it the Orb. Okay. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. It's totally fine. I'm only mildly pissed off. Alright, let's see who's on that I can raid tonight. Hello, there it goes. Took it a second. Dinner. I gotta finish watching the... Well, I gotta start watching the finale for... Where's my goddamn... Oh my god. Where the hell is it? The milestone thingy. It hasn't loaded on this page yet. Who cares? Who cares? We're leaving anyway, so... Hopefully it's been loaded at least while we've been playing today. Hold on, let me... I'm sure it was there. If it wasn't there for the entire stream, I never noticed, so I'm gonna be a little pissed. I'm gonna be a little pissed if that never loaded. I'm assuming it's just caught up, not loading right now. Whatever, doesn't matter. I need to make dinner. I gotta watch Amazing Digital Circus. Gotta make those commands. I gotta definitely get plenty of sleep for tomorrow because I still have a stream tomorrow for Atelier Sophie, which I'm sure I'm getting close to the end of. I'll be sad once it's done. I have been enjoying it once I got into the whole crafting mechanic of it. There it is. There's the thing. It just took it a couple minutes to load up. We'll do... Yeah, we'll do the Persona 4 Revival broadcast or whatever it was called on Monday when I have more time after stream to still do stuff. Right. I don't see a lot of targets on, but I do see Arva! So, as we've been saying multiple times, we have to raid Arva for Pride Month. Today feels like the perfect opportunity. Alright, so I'm going to set that up. Whenever this decides to load, because everything I touch on my computer causes it to slow down for whatever reason. All right, anytime you're ready. There we go. Alright. There we are. There's our raid message. Come on, you slow-ass motherfucking computer. Of course, like, now that I'm, like, about to wind down, now it wants to lock everything up. It was fine for 90% of stream, but right here where we're ending, let's lock up every time you touch anything. God, I need a new computer. Oh, I see someone else playing Pokemon Yellow, but based on the screenshot, they've got max rare candies, because I see, like, 19 in one slot and 99 in the other slot. And, oh, apparently they're nuzlocking. Is it is it nuzlocking fair to use multiple rare candies? They're clearly doing some kind of, like, method to do that, right? Suppose I'm not one to talk. I did a nuzlocke and I wasn't very good at it. So maybe they're just wanting to make sure they don't die by having decent leveled Pokemon. I died at the very first gym on my very first Nuzlocke. And, you know, people have different rules for how they consider the Nuzlocks to work, I suppose. Who cares? I don't. I certainly don't care. Let them do whatever they want on their Nuzlocke. It's their Nuzlocke! Okay, I want to raid into Arva. I'm gonna sing the goodbye song, eat, watch Digital Circus, sleep. No, wait, I gotta add those commands before I sleep. And I'll see you guys tomorrow once I do all that stuff. Yeah, all that jazz. Once it lets me. Once it decides to load the page up enough so I can click start raid, and then once it takes the 17 years for the raid to actually start. I know it's not responding! You don't have to tell me the page isn't responding when I can see it actively not responding! It's so frustrating for you to say! I sometimes really hate this computer. I love this bought with my own money, but sometimes I hate this computer. I know it's a piece of junk, but it's my piece of junk. So I can call it a piece of junk as much as I want. Alright, clicking. Now, how long will it take for it to actually load the raid? That way I can sing the goodbye song. Hey, it's been really fun. We hope you liked it too. Seems like we've just begun when suddenly we're through. Goodbye, goodbye, good friends, goodbye. For now, it's time to go. But hey, I say, well, that's okay, 'cause we'll see you really soon, I know. Really soon, I know. Goodbye, goodbye, good friends, goodbye. And tomorrow, just like today, the moon, the bear, and the big blue house will be waiting for you to come and play. To come and play. To come and play. Bye now. Thank you all so much for being here.